Alright, what's up with the YouTube fam? I'm back again with another video. So listen, we're finna get straight into this situation right here, but I have to start this one off with some positivity. I want to tell each and every one of my supporters out there that's rocking with me and supporting this channel that I hope that y'all have a good day today. I hope that everything goes your way today, during your day. And I'm just wishing peace, blessings, and prosperity on each and every one of my supporters that's rocking with me genuinely. I thank y'all, and I just wish the best for each and every one of y'all. But anyways, let's get straight into the situation at hand. And I want to start this out by saying RIP to this young lady by the name of Mahogany Jackson. And I also want to send my condolences out to each and every one of her family members, especially her mother. You know, I am so frustrated about this situation because for one, it's senseless. And another thing that's really bothering me is just seeing how the mother is going through what she's going through. You know, it's like man, she really is breaking down. It's really hurting her. And I mean, it's very understandable. But just seeing some of the things that she's been posting, you know, it's really touching, man. You know, I was gonna post something about this the other day. You know, I wasn't gonna make a video about it until we got facts about it. But I was just gonna say, you know, that she was missing and stuff, you know, trying to spread awareness on it. And they found her body the next day, you know, and it's just a sad and unfortunate situation. But 7 people have been arrested in this situation. And these damn fools actually had the nerve to do what they did to her and actually post a video. Now, some of the things that happened, I can't say directly, so I'm hoping that y'all can keep up with me. But I already know my supporters not slow. Y'all will catch what I'm saying when I throw it out there. But she was taken. They took her. She texted someone to help her. And after that, you know, they beat her. They SA'd her, took advantage of her, took her body. And you know, ended up ultimately taking her life, and they're being charged as they should. And I feel like they should go ahead and get the maximum. I'm talking about, it really shouldn't even be no court case, no proceedings or nothing like that. It should just be, you know, just get them out of here. That's just how I feel about certain situations. But yeah, the mother, she posted certain pictures and stuff like that. And then one of the things that really touched me was on her page, the daughter said that she was striving to be like her mother. And I know that had to be one of the most touching things to see her say that. And she was 20 years old, man. She didn't even reach nowhere near her full potential. But I watched certain things about this situation, and I seen how many people were hurt and how many people really loved her and had a real genuine love for her. And that's what's up, man. You know, to see this support is very commendable. But anyway, go, man. You know, they've been arrested. I got the details from the beginning to the end. Not the exact beginning, but like right after it took place, you know, where they was looking for her. And then they ended up, you know, just basically saying that they found her, breaking certain things down about the case and stuff like that. And I got a press conference in this video as well, also with the officer speaking, giving you details and stuff like that. They said that the reason for this, they can't really just say, but they just want to say that everybody was acquainted before this took place. It's you know what this remind me of, man? Shaquilla Robinson. You know, this is just like a case just like it, in my personal opinion. You around friends who really didn't rock with you like that, and they ended up doing what they did to you. But I'm glad that she did try to make some type of effort as far as like texting people, letting people know what's going on, because they said that those text messages played a major role in this whole case, which is what's up. But anyway, go. I done said what I had to say. I done said certain things that wasn't in this video, and there's other things that I didn't say because I want y'all to watch the video and get the full synopsis of everything. But anyway, go. I want everybody that's on this channel to hit the like button, tell me what y'all feel about everything, and yeah, we're gonna talk about it. And I also want people to reach out and show love to the mom, and if y'all can, if y'all feel like it. I know it's a stretch because some people don't like doing certain things, but man, this woman really needed. And another thing that really bothered me was people actually sending her the videos of what happened to her daughter. Like, and she's begging people to stop doing it, but the internet gonna be the internet, man. But let's get into it. We're gonna talk about that a little bit more in a minute, but let's go.
News on the 4, we're following developments in the Mahogany Jackson investigation. Birmingham police promising a major update in this case tied to arrests and a motive.
Well, Bria Chapman is live and on your side.
Remember, this is the beginning.
Talking with Jackson's mother this afternoon. That had to be a hard conversation, Bria.
Yeah,
not the beginning, but y'all know what I'm saying.
Imagine she is devastated over losing her daughter, and all of this happening in such a way makes that loss even harder. Now, she didn't want to go on camera, but Gail Maddox tells me she cannot understand why something like this had to happen to her child. And she says she's heartbroken for her family, especially Jackson's 3-year-old daughter, Nadia. Now, she posted on social media this morning messages from her daughter from Sunday morning where she was telling her family her location and asking them to get to her as fast as they can. Now, unfortunately, they were not able to save her, but Birmingham police tell me those messages have played a major role in solving this case. Now, Birmingham police were holding 6 people in connection to the case, but they can only do that for 48 hours without charging them. Now, 2 of those people are no longer listed as being in custody, so we're asking if they've been released or officially charged. Now, we've been told the suspects were either friends or acquaintances of Jackson, and we expect them to be charged with capital murder. Now, again, this is a lot of developing information, but as we learn more, we'll be sure to keep you updated. Reporting live in Birmingham,
Okay, they have been arrested. I have pictures and shit of them, and they all look like they on dope. They all look trash. They look like weirdos. I don't give a damn. I really don't be trying to get like emotionally involved in these situations, but this one right here really touched me, bro. To see a mother, man, like that really care, I really liked it. You know what I'm saying? I really love seeing parents that show their love. You know what I'm saying? I hate it got to be like this, and I'm pretty sure her daughter knew she was loved before she passed. I'm just saying, I love that she loved her child, and I hate that this had to happen to her. And it's really pissing me off, you know, that people are just getting out here doing anything, bro. Like anything. You ain't even thinking, bro. It's just stupid. And I'm tired of people victim shaming these victims. A lot of people are saying why she didn't call the police and why she didn't do this and why she didn't do that. Man, that girl mind was somewhere else. You don't know what you're doing to you in these type of situations, bro. Just have grace for people, man. Have some sympathy for some people and shit like that. You know, but I know it's gonna be an asshole that got something to say. I ain't here to argue with you. Get your ass on. I'm gonna block you, cuss you out, something, move around. But for the most part, everybody out there that's really, you know, in touch and in tune with their real emotions, man, you get where I'm coming from when I say what I say. But anyways, man, like I said before, I hate this had to happen. I love that the mother, you know, loved her child, but I hate that she got to go through what she's going through. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let's get straight back into it, man. Damn.
Maria Chapman, WBRC, Fox 6 News on your side.
That breaking news, these 7 people all charged with murdering a 20-year-old mother from Jasper. Someone found Mahogany Jackson's on Monday in Birmingham after she had texted a family member that she had been kidnapped.
Arbria Chapman was at a press conference held by Birmingham police this evening, the chief not mincing his words when discussing this case.
Scott Thurman describing the Mahogany Jackson as disgusting and one of the most heinous crimes that he's seen throughout his career. And not only was Jackson shot and killed, she was also sexually assaulted by multiple people. Now there are 7 people under arrest facing charges for felony and capital murder and also kidnapping. And Chief Thurman says all of the suspects were acquaintances of the victim, and not only was she tortured to death, some of these horrific acts were recorded by those suspects.
The facts of this case are deplorable and sickening. Saddest of all, they were made public by the suspect's decision to videotape portions of this horrific act. We hope to shield Mahogany's family and friends by withholding specific facts surrounding the investigation. However, we have determined that Mahogany was a victim of assault with murder and kidnapping. There's videos of some of these heinous acts taking place, and that's something that was a pivotal piece of the investigation.
And with 7 arrests in 48 hours, Chief Scott Thurman is commending the people of Birmingham, saying that you all answered the call. And now these suspects will await their day in court while Jackson's family prepares to lay her
Birmingham
arrest.
did they thing.
They'll also honor her life tomorrow night with a vigil. Reporting in Birmingham, I'm Bria Chapman, WBRC, Fox 6 News.
Yeah, Birmingham showed out. They did their thing. Putting the pieces together for this situation. But I'm gonna say this right here. I always say this on my channel when it get real serious. A lot of the times people do help, but overall, I say overall, I'm not taking away from what they said or nothing like that. It was just meant for them to get caught. God did that. I mean, it literally was meant for them to get caught. It wasn't no way around that. It's universal law. There's so many different things that go into this. I don't want to get too deep on that type of shit, but y'all get what I'm saying when I say what I say. It was just meant for them. It wasn't no way around it. They couldn't avoid it. They cosmic karma was already building up when they had the thoughts of doing this shit. You feel what I'm saying? But anyway it go, you know, I keep on saying anyway it go, but you know, I just feel like that no matter what happens in these type of situations, yeah, it's gonna get your karma in some type of way. It's gonna bite you right back for sure. But right now we got the vigil. You know, they went out there, did the balloon release and stuff like that. You know what families do when people pass away. And the mother cry. Man, I heard the mother cry in here, bro. Like I said, man, I always get touchy with these type of stories, but man, just watching parents, I can't just say mothers, parents go through shit like this bothers me. They got kids. The kids got kids. You know what I'm saying? There's just so many different things that goes into this shit. People don't be thinking, bro. You got to remember that when you out here doing dumb shit and you take someone's life, that's it. It's over. There's no more of them. Man, why would you want to do that to somebody? If they're not trying to harm you, why would you want to harm them to the point where they won't be existing no more physically in this realm right here? This shit crazy. Let's get back into it. I'm gonna let y'all see the vigil. Y'all know I gotta talk in between here and there, and if you don't want to hear me talk, you know what to do. But yeah, man, I want to send my condolences, man. I'm very sympathetic to everybody out there who lost a child. You know what I'm saying? Especially this mom right here. It's fresh. You feel me? But let's get back into it.
Is within her, she will not fail. God will help her at break of day.
Lit candles, balloons, and lots of pink.
I seen all that pink in the air. I'm like, this for my girl. This for my girl right here. This for her.
Family and friends of 20-year-old Mahogany Jackson, among them her cousins Tatiana Maddox and Amber Rowe, gathering at the Serenity Apartments in Birmingham's Powderly neighborhood to honor and remember her.
When I pulled up, my heart did drop because it was so much love. Like, for real, like all your sides. She was little.
It was just 4 days ago on Sunday when Jackson texted loved ones telling them she was being held in an apartment here and to call for help. By the time police and family arrived, Jackson was gone. Her body was found on Monday on Laurel Avenue, less than 2 miles away. Investigators say she was kidnapped and taped being sexually assaulted before being shot.
I'm really known because she literally left him with me. Like, it's really heartbreaking.
We love you. We love you. We love you.
The cries from Jackson's mother in this crowd, giving a sound to a broken heart. Just yesterday, police announced the arrest of 7 people, 3 women and 4 men. All are charged with murder, and all but 1 are charged with kidnapping in Jackson's death. Even through her grief, Rose says she's thankful for Jackson's courage in what investigators believe were her final moments.
I feel better because we are getting justice. That we are. She helped us solve her own case.
Now holding on to memories of this young mother who they say was full of life, taken too soon, Maddox says they will lean on one another as they now learn to live without her.
That's our girl. That's the baby out the group. So it been hard on us, but we a family. Like, we got each other no matter what. Like, we're gonna get through this, of course, but we gonna miss our girl. We already missing our girl.
Right.
Like, there was a piece of our puzzle.
We love you.
Hear the mama? See? That's the shit I'm talking about, bro. People don't be thinking about how much harm and trauma and turmoil they put families through when they do dumbass shit like this. Now it's 8 families that's gonna lose people because she lost her life. The main person, the person that we all give a damn about, we all care about her. You know what I'm saying? And then the 7 flunkies who did the dumbass shit, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's probably another person that's out there. I heard somebody say something about another person, but they're just hey, don't take what I just said right then and there as something that's true. I said I heard. But yeah, this is the press conference with the police breaking down everything till it's minute. They left out certain details. They don't want to say certain shit because certain things are private at the moment. And you know, it can tarnish the case. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all watch the full press conference, and I'm gonna holler at y'all at the end of this video. But I do want to know your honest thoughts and opinions on this situation, and we're gonna talk about it in the comment section. I'll see y'all in a few minutes.
Truman Fitzgerald of the Birmingham Police Department's Public Information Division. Joining me tonight for this press conference is BPD Police Chief Scott Thurman, along with Deputy Police Chief of the Detective Bureau, Sheila Finney, and members of our homicide team who work hard each and every day to bring justice like this case we're announcing tonight. Tonight you will hear from BPD Police Chief Scott Thurman about an update in the Mahogany Jackson homicide investigation. And at this time, Chief Scott Thurman.
So good evening. The Birmingham Police Department announces 7 arrests have been made in the Mahogany Jackson investigation. On Sunday, February 25th, 2024, the Birmingham Police Department officers began investigating the missing persons case of 20-year-old Mahogany Jackson. Mahogany sent a text message to a family member that she had been Early the following day, officers and detectives discovered Mahogany's body in the 1700 block of Laurel Avenue. Investigators determined that she had been shot. With assistance from the community, detectives were not only able to locate Mahogany Jackson's body, but detectives took 7 suspects responsible for Mahogany's murder into custody within 48 hours of this investigation. On Wednesday, February 28, 2024, detectives were able to obtain arrest warrants for the following suspects. Giovanni Clapp, black female, 23 years of age. She is charged with felony murder, kidnapping first degree, sodomy first degree, and assault second with injury. Blair Green, black male, 25 years of age of Birmingham, is charged with felony murder, kidnapping first degree, and sodomy first degree. Tasia Lewis, black female, 25 years of age of Birmingham, is charged with felony murder, assault second, injury with a weapon. Francis Harris, black male, 25 years of age of Birmingham, Alabama, is charged with capital sodomy first degree, capital and kidnapping first. Sanaya McCall, black female, 23 years of age of Bessemer, Alabama, is charged with felony murder, kidnapping first, and sodomy first. Jeremiah McDowell, black male, 18 years of age of Bessemer, Alabama, is charged with capital murder, sodomy first, and capital murder with kidnapping first. Brandon Pope, black male, 24 years of age of Birmingham, Alabama, is charged with capital murder, kidnapping first, and capital murder with sodomy first. The facts of this case are deplorable and sickening. Saddest of all, they were made public by the suspect's decision to videotape portions of this horrific act. We hope to shield Mahogany's family and friends by withholding specific facts surrounding the investigation. However, we have determined that Mahogany was a victim of sexual assault and recently, Mayor Randall Woodfin and the Birmingham Police Department have urged the public assistance to help the Birmingham Police Department investigate violent acts such as these described in this case. In Birmingham, you answered the call. It's hurtful to know that 7 individuals could participate in such vile acts, but this case highlights the strength and the effectiveness of the partnership between the Birmingham Police Department and our community, as 7 suspects are now behind the bars and will soon be in custody of the Jefferson County Jail with no bond. And I'll tell you, as many of you know, I served a number of years in the homicide unit, and this is undoubtedly one of the most heinous acts I've seen in my career. It's absolutely disgusting. And I'm very thankful to the men and women of the Birmingham Police Department who have worked tirelessly for many days and very long hours to bring resolution to this particular case and get these individuals off the streets of Birmingham. And I also want to highlight the assistance of the citizens of Birmingham who came forward and gave us information that led to the arrest of these individuals. And I can't thank them enough.
Chief, can you tell us how long Mahogany was held hostage and do you have a possible motive?
I will say that all of these individuals were acquaintances, that they were not strangers to one another. As far as an exact time of how long she was held, I don't have that information.
And do you have a potential motive?
I'll just say that they're all acquaintances of one another.
I know on early Monday morning, you all went out there with the family to go look for her. What happened during that time? Were you all able to find her? Or clearly not at that moment, but what happened? How did you?
Well, Monday's when we found her body. Sunday's when we got the information about the fact that she had been kidnapped and began a search to try to locate her. It was in the early hours of Monday morning that we received information that led us to where her body was, so we're able to recover and begin a homicide investigation at that point.
So in no way you all made it to the apartment complex that was in question?
We had been to that apartment complex on Sunday. Yes.
So what happened there? Did you make contact with any of the
We did
suspects
make
at the
contact with
time?
someone. We did question some individuals.
What came of that conversation?
One of those individuals is charged.
Did they admit to that?
I'm not gonna get into the specifics of the case because that would hurt the criminal case, but it was all pieces of the puzzle, I guess if you could say.
And how do situations like these work with her texting her family members saying she was being or asking them to send the police? And you go to this apartment, can you just go in? Is that probable cause? Like, how does that work?
So we have to look at the totality of circumstances. Each case is different, has a different set of facts. We have to look at what we've got, and then there's different ways, whether we need to obtain a search warrant, we can gain consent, or as you kind of alluded to, if the facts are just egregious enough, then we could go in and make sure no one's in danger.
So of the 7 people, have most of them been compliant and talking to detectives who have been working on this case?
There again, that's something that will need to come out in court. That's part of the criminal case.
Chief, how exactly did the public assist in identifying these suspects, and are you confident that these are all of the suspects involved?
I am very confident that this is all the suspects. Just them giving us some of the information that they had seen, that they've been made aware of, giving that information to our detectives so they could follow up from there, which led us to the culmination of these individuals being in jail today.
Now, Chief, I know you said you can't tell us the motive right now, but I saw, is it true, can you confirm if there's been like a video going around of a fight prior to the murder that occurred?
Well, I won't necessarily say there was a fight. There's videos of some of these heinous acts taking place, and that's something that was a pivotal piece of the investigation. So I'll just leave it.
Chief, how big of a role would you say those text messages and her contacting her family, how big of a role did that play?
Well, I think that was a very big role because that kind of got the police involved. Otherwise, we wouldn't have been involved prior to that time had that information not gotten out to someone so they could alert us so we could begin an investigation. The investigation initially began as a missing persons case. Our investigators spent all day out, most of that night, trying to locate her, following up on leads to see where she could be and things of that nature. And then, unfortunately, a few hours later, we received information of where her body was, went to that location, and did indeed find her body.
Chief, I just want to clarify something from earlier. Did the victims the suspects all knew each other? Did they also know the victim?
Yes. Everyone involved in the case, victim suspects, were all acquainted with one another.
Can you say if the person that led you to Mahogany's body is one of the suspects?
They're not.
And do we know where Mahogany was shot? Was it at the apartment complex? Or?
There again, that's some of the facts that the detectives have that they'll be presenting in court.
How much longer do you think it'll take to kind of sort of wrap this case up before you get to court? Are there more things that you're gathering?
There's constantly always things that are ongoing in a case. There's a lot of other leads and things to follow up on. Testing of evidence, getting things back from search warrants, things of that nature. So there's always, just because an arrest is made, there's still a lot of things that need to be done before we get to court to make sure that every stone is unturned, everything is checked into and evaluated.
Do you all think that these are the only people that were involved, all 7?
Yes.
How many other locations was she taken to other than the first apartment?
There were some others. There again, that's something that's kind of critical to the case that, only the people involved would know some of that information. So sharing that with the public could potentially hurt the criminal case in the future.
Can you say if she was killed at the location she was found or killed somewhere else?
I don't have that information.
Is there anything you want to say to the community? I know we've had for several weeks, days, have been talking about homicides happening. And in 48 hours, people came forward, which is not common in some of the cases that you all are dealing with. Is there anything that you want to say to those folks who came out and helped the detective cases?
I would just like to drive home to our citizens that this is the outcomes that we can have when we all work together. We can get these people off the street very quickly to ensure the safety of everyone in Birmingham when we all work together and information is shared. So these men and women who work in the Birmingham Police Department work very hard They haven't hardly been home working on this case and some of the other cases, but this is what can happen when we all work together and we share information. They won't stop as long as there's things to work on in this. As long as the public shares that information, we'll continue to follow up on it.
Thank you, everyone.
All right, now that y'all done seen everything, man, I want to know your thoughts and opinions. Like I said before, this is a very tragic and sick situation. I hate that the mother had to go through what she went through, but I just hope that she can get through this situation the best way as she can, you know, and the family as well. But I'm just speaking about the mother because that's her child, that's her baby, you know. And yeah, and I'm sending my condolences to the daughter. The daughter got to go through her whole life knowing what happened to her mama without having her mama, you know. That shit crazy, man. 3 years old, gotta live the rest of your life without your mama because of some bullshit. That shit crazy, bro. But I want to know your thoughts and opinions on the whole situation. Like I said before, R.I.P. to her. I want to send my condolences out to the family one more time, and I want to also send my special condolences to the mother and the daughter. Other than that, that's all I gotta say. Let me know what y'all feel about this in the comment section, and I'm gonna holler at y'all later on another video. All right.